Y'all, I'm stoked about today's client. We have Neck in the house. This man was doing solar before working with Sword and getting a job. 70 days, 79K, fully remote tech sales role. And it's just incredible because Neck almost gave up in the middle of the process. And he was getting stressed out and he felt like the world was just collapsing in. And there was a point where he reached out to me and said, Jack, I don't think this is for me anymore. And I was just like, Neck, don't give up, man. I believe that God's going to do something big for you. And sure enough, God opened an amazing door for him. And now he's starting his career out at a great company. And so I just want to share this client win as an encouragement to you out there. If you're applying for jobs right now, do not give up. The Bible says that God has amazing plans for your life, plans to prosper you and to give you a hope and a future, not to harm you. And so I just believe over your life that God has amazing plans for you. And by the way, if you need help getting into tech sales in the next 34 days on average right now, is how fast my clients are getting jobs. These are fully remote jobs, 80 to 90K on average. If you need help doing that, hit me up. My team is happy to talk to you, see if you're a fit for what we do. You might not be a fit though, that's okay. We've got a completely free step by step guide linked below that'll walk you through how to do the job to get the job from me, an SDR leader, my perspective. And that's really what's going to help you land and crush interviews and go get offers. And it's also a community. There's over 1,000 people, almost 2,000 people in there that are looking to get into tech sales with you. So there's support, there's community. One thing that Neck talks about in this video is not doing this alone. So if we can help you out, whether that's one on one or in the community, there's going to be links below for both. Enjoy the video. What's up, y'all? I've got some good news for you today. We have Neck Tamawichadich in the house. He's landed a 79K OTE role in just 70 days coming from Solar, joining tech sales. Neck, how are you, man? Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me here. I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really well, man. I'm so pumped for you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so no one probably really knows you out there. So can you kind of fill us in? What were you doing before you joined Sword? What job? Why wasn't that a good path for you?
Yeah, before store, I was doing like mainly just like the common like sale job is like door to door sale for solar. During school year, because before that I was also going to college full time, and I also work part time as a appointment setter for the solar company. Yeah, I really love the job. I feel like sales is my cup of tea. I love talking to people. I love interacting with people. I also work as a server. That's why I want to get into sales because I really enjoy the feeling of like be able to fulfill like other people needs and be able to fulfill their need.
Mhm.
And yeah, solar job was great. I love the commission. I love the competitiveness of it. But I feel like it's 100% commission. Some week I do great, but some week I didn't do well, so I don't make money at all. So that's why I want to look into something more sustainable and stable. That's why I want to get into tech sales because a lot of company provide employee with the base salary as well as commission. So it's like, you in a really secure place, and if you don't do well some week, you still have that, base salary to like
Yeah.
survive. Yeah.
Yeah. What I hear a lot from talking to solar guys like you is solar was great early in your career because you're young, you don't really have any like commitments to anyone else. But once you want to start building a family and building like long-term stability, the full-time commission thing can get a little scary. Is that kind of what you were
Yeah.
thinking about your future?
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to like go door to door all the time. And even though the hour is flexible, but when it's like raining really hard or when it's like snowing, you're not gonna be making money. Especially when you have family, like you said. Yeah, it can be really challenging.
Mhm. And is your new role, is it fully remote?
Yeah, it's fully remote.
Nice. So now when it's raining
Yeah.
outside, you just get
Mhm.
to be inside tapping away on a
Yeah,
computer.
right. That's great.
That's cool,
Yep.
man. Well, so tell us that's the before. Tell us about the after. Like what's life like now that you've landed this fully remote, great paying tech sales job? What are you looking forward to? What are you excited about for your life, your future?
So I just recently graduated from college, so I'm just looking into like just get the hand-on experience. And I feel like your program, the SWORD program, really provide me with like the SDR skill necessary for my role. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to really implement the skill that I learned from the program and be able to like develop that skill into like a professional roles and be able to hit the quota and do well, overall and learn as much as possible.
Mm. You bring up a good point. I think there's a lot of different boot camps and programs and stuff out there that will help you get a job, but they don't actually teach you the skills you need to do well in the job. And so
Yep.
I'm curious to hear for you, how did you get connected to Sword and why did you pick Sword? Did we connect on Instagram? Where did we even connect?
I think I saw you on LinkedIn before, and at that time, I just recently graduated from college, so I really want to go get into sale, but I don't know like which industry I want to get into. But I saw your video about like people testimony, and yeah, it's really intriguing to me, and also you speak about Jesus, and that's something that resonated to me a lot because I went to a Christian school in Illinois. And at that time, I feel like, I saw you, but I didn't get a chance to get in the program right away because I just want to give a try, myself, just apply like the normal way of when people apply for job, just on LinkedIn. And I didn't have to like, I didn't have a lot of structure, just want to just try to do it myself first. But I've been trying for many months and I didn't see any success. So in October, I saw your ad like popping up a lot, so I just give it a try.
Gave it a
Yeah.
try and here we are a couple months
Yo,
later. That's crazy,
yo.
man. Did you coming from solar, did you have any fears about transitioning into tech sales? And how do you think we handled those fears as you went through my coaching?
Yeah, I mean, I do have a lot of fear because I don't know the industry as well. Is really new to me, but I know that there's a potential like growth in this industry in tech sales, especially AI and stuff. But after I talked to you in like the first introduction meeting that we had, I feel like I'm really confident. The the training that you showed me, the testimony, and the one-on-one coaching, you know, and the daily like checklist really help like me to be confident about what I'm doing. And yeah, after a couple months of training with you, being coached with you, and being mentored with you, I feel like I'm so confident. But at first, yeah, we all have fear,
Yeah.
about like the future. We don't know what to expect, but yeah, you have a really great program, and yeah, I feel so confident. Yeah,
Mm. Thank you, man. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
yeah.
What would you tell the guy who's on the fence? Maybe they're coming from solar and they're like, "Yeah, but I don't know everything about tech sales and Jack, this is a big investment. What if it doesn't work out?" Like, what do you tell that guy who's on the fence about joining Sword?
Yeah, I feel like I always like when I wanna try to like do something, I think people have to like you have to like just take action. I think that's the most important. Like I like one of Albert Einstein like quote, if you want new results in your life, you have to like do something new. If you think that what you are doing right now is not working, you have to like do something new that will create like new results. And your core is like the new thing from a lot of people. And if you want to know if it's gonna work or not, you just have to like try it. Like me,
Yeah.
I just give it a shot. I didn't know if it's gonna work for me or not, but I did it and it worked. So
Mm. And I think for you, it'd be kinda cool to hear this perspective. There was a point in the program where you were like, "Jack, I don't think this is for me. Like, I don't think this is gonna work
yeah.
out. I think I wanna go back to serving." Can you kinda talk to me about what your thought process was there and what helped you get out?
I think at that time, like you said, I was in a program, but I didn't do a really great job in like following up with you and keeping in touch with you. I was kind of doing my own thing. So, but after you send me the video, that I need to really recommit. I think if anybody who joined a program and you really commit to like doing everything, step by step, you kind of see result. But at the beginning, I didn't follow everything through, I just kind the core is, said in the program and, all the step, you gotta get a job. And I feel like, yeah, I just have to follow everything correctly and just stop doing my own stuff and just recommit with you. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you're not the only client, right, that
Yeah.
falls into that. It's like, "Ah, okay, cool, Jack, but I'm gonna go try this, then that." And the reality is, like, I know what I do works, and if you do it, it works. It's like Jesus says, "If you make a tree good, the fruit will be good." And so,
Yes.
once you recommitted, I feel like it was pretty quick after that, things started to move, and I'm proud of you for showing up, man,
Yep.
and not going back to Egypt, not going back to, like,
Yep.
everything you were used to because it was comfortable, and if you didn't do that, you wouldn't be here. So, thank you, and I know
Amen.
that it's your spouse one day is gonna say thank you for that moment, your kids, because of this new career trajectory that's opened up for you. Um,
Yeah.
talk to me about my coaching style, because there's people out here who haven't worked with me. What's maybe a unique part or your favorite part about working one-on-one with me?
I never joined any other like tech sale course before, but I feel like your style is really unique than most like what people like in the internet tell us about. I think I really like the one-on-one coaching, like the daily checklist, you have like the question and how many job, you know, people apply to, and also like the mock car really the game changer. I feel like I think this really helped a lot of people who never like done sale before. And and in Discord, I feel like it's good for anybody. You don't have to have experience, but it's good to have experience like me, but it's not necessary. And you have everything laid out, different section in the course. And yeah, I mean it's something that is unique is that, is for everybody. You don't have to have any Excel experience and you can break into Excel within like 30 day or 40 day.
Yeah. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
helped receptionists, teachers, helped
Mhm.
bartenders and servers, and yeah, 100%. What are you most proud of accomplishing? Outside of landing a great job, fully remote, 70 days, 79K, like, all of that is amazing. Be proud of that. But outside of that, what are you proud of accomplishing through the process?
Um, I feel like when I'm joining Discord, it's also helped me to grow more in faith because I really have to trust that, God put me in this course and, I'm going through this and I know it's not a coincidence that I meet you, I think it's God plans. And I feel like it in this process is difficult. It's like I'm in like job life and like everything is collapsing and but I have to keep trusting in him and you know last couple of weeks I was about to give up and you know I just like keep believing in him that I'm gonna get a job and finally I got it. So it's not only improved my like SDR skills and professional skill like cold calling, cold emailings and all that. That's all so important. But I think the main highlight for me is like I grow more to trust in God and I really depend on him in everything that I do.
Mm. Amen, bro. Amen. The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. And he has established you, man. He's put you here. I'm so excited to see where you go from here and starting this new job in a few days. What advice do you have for other job seekers out there? Maybe the person who you said you went and tried to figure it out on your own for a little bit. What's something you learned in Sword that if they knew about, that actually might help them in their job search?
For me, I feel like something that has helped me a lot is just I think just having a coach really help you, like accountability partner. I mean, like accountability partner really helped me a lot. You know, you always like check in with us. I think job search is just like a sale, you know, it's like a sale job basically. You have to like persevere do it, and you're not gonna see the fruit in a couple of days, you know. It's a long process, but it will come, you know, as long as you don't give up and having like accountability partner who will encourage you, like you know, having a great mentor really help. And just like perseverance is something that helped me like to get a job, and also like trusting in the process.
Mm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that, man. It's so real. Like, persevere, do not give up, and don't do it alone. That's it.
Yeah.
I love it. Nick,
Amen.
it was such a blessing working with you, brother. I always tell my clients, like, you're not a client anymore. Now you're my brother. And I'm always here to walk out with you and support you and whatever you need, man. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, Jack. Appreciate you.
Thank you.